After 7 o'clock p.m. time to give shout out, it's 7:10 p.m.
Hello! West Alameda! It's after 7 o'clock. It's time to give a shout out. Thank you to all the frontline and essential workers, to the doctors, the nurses, the longshoremen, the bus drivers, the truck drivers, those who work in the stores, the restaurants, the hotels, the farm workers, postal employees, counselors, the teachers, the parents. So please, if you hear my voice, would you clap your hands, honk your horns, shout, make some noise! Yeah! All right, frontline workers, thank you! Thank you, we appreciate you! Yeah! Some people across the street, they come on their balcony. They got out there and they was yelling, and the guy right over there, he was doing it too. So, hey, that feels good. That feels real good. I'm feeling absolutely good. What's up, Facebook? So, it's cold, and always, when it's too cold outside, I'm not trying to go outside. And, I need to do it from inside. I haven't done it from inside the house in a while. Well, it's been a little bit, but yeah. So, I'm inside, too cold to be standing outside. I did go outside earlier today. The sun was shining. But right now, looks like it's trying to rain. It's a little bit cold. Last night it rained overnight. So anyway, let's get this going. Today is, what is today? Today is day 389. Since April 1st, 2020, I have been doing thank you to the frontline essential workers since April the 1st, 2020. And this is the 389th day that I have done it. And as of 6 p.m., according to the Coronavirus Pandemic Live on YouTube, on April the 24th, there have been 3,114,733 victims of COVID-19. Here in the United States, 585,880. And yesterday was 585 and 5. So it was like, But yeah. And then in California, California 61,361, and yesterday it was 61,261. So we've suffered 100 deaths here in California, and I understand that California has the least. We're doing the best fighting against COVID-19. That's what I believe. Cynthia, how you doing? Well, thank you. I appreciate you saying that. So I want you guys to look at April 6, 2020. Cynthia, you've been with me ever since I first started doing this way back last year in April. But this is what it was on April 6, 2020. Around the world, 70,590. And here in the United States, it was 9,654. Oh, hey, Paulette, how you doing? I apologize. I didn't see you on there for a minute. I had to wave at you. I appreciate you coming on here with me,
After 7 o'clock p.m. time to give shout out, it's 7:15 p.m.
So that lets me know how much time I've been on here. And April 6, 2021. This is what it was on April 6, 2021 of this year. 2,887,228. So you can see where we've gone. And then in the United States, 570,247. That was, again, April 6, 2021. And in California, 59,769. So that's what it was back then. Brenda, how you doing? How's it going? Good to see you on here. So, I want to first, let me start over here with birthday greetings. I don't actually have anybody whose birthday I know today. I do have some friends on Facebook whose birthday is today, but I didn't get a chance to look at it, so I do apologize. But I would like to say to all the Taurus birthday people, birthday greetings, happy birthday to all of you. You guys are great people, so happy birthday. Don't worry, I'm not going to sing. I ain't stupid. I'm not going to be trying to sing. And today's shout out goes to Rob Bonta. Rob Bonta is from the city of Alameda. He is city of Alameda, and he was appointed to be the Attorney General for the state of California by Governor Newsom. And he is the first Filipino American to hold that position. So yeah, that's Pinoy. That's a Pinoy right there, y'all. He was born over here, so Filipino American. I don't know if he's born. You know what? Don't let me lie. I believe, but I know Rob Bonta's mom. Me and her been on the same organization, fighting for renters' rights here in Alameda. Alameda Renters Coalition. So, Rob Bonta, congratulations to you. And, your mom is great. She's awesome. And, hey, thank you that you got this. And, mabuhay. Yeah, I'm going to give that to you, Rob. You Filipino, so mabuhay to you, bro. And also prayers and thoughts. So on Wednesday, Andrew Brown Jr., 40-year-old black man, African-American man, was shot in the back by Elizabeth City, North Carolina police. And at first, the sheriff was talking about it was one cop that did it. Now my understanding, again, y'all know I get all my information from YouTube, so you can get yours from YouTube also, Andrew Brown Jr. So now it's my understanding that they've got 7 people on leave. The whole thing with the police being on leave, that's like leave with pay. And I'm absolutely, I don't believe that a person should be punished by getting like no leave. But the thing is, if you get found out that you did do something wrong, then you should lose your money when you're on leave like that. But that's just me. I don't know. So the whole thing is people are demanding transparency and they want police accountability. The sheriff sat up there and said that they cannot release the police body cam video at this time until a judge does that. They said only the judge has the power to do that. I guess I don't know if that's from the city of Elizabeth City, North Carolina, or the state of North Carolina, or whatever the county of that city is in. So I don't really know. But, we do want transparency and police accountability. I don't know anything about Andrew Brown Jr. I don't know what his background is. I don't know what caused him to be running from the police to be shot in the back. At this time, I'm just asking for prayers and thoughts. And I'm asking for transparency and police accountability.
After 7 o'clock p.m. time to give shout out, it's 7:20 p.m.
Okay, so that's my time. My time is up. Trying to keep it short. So I don't really know anything about Andrew Brown Jr. And I'm like the rest of you. I'm gonna wait and see what's going on, what happens. But again, transparency, police accountability. Derek Chauvin was held accountable for his actions, and if this turns out to be something where these police in North Carolina need to be held accountable, then that's what we want. I don't know if you guys remember, but I talked to you before about this thing called qualified immunity, which is where the police are never held responsible for their actions. So this is something that when we talk about changing things, that's something we need to change, is change police impunity, where they think they have the right to do whatever they want to do and get away with it, which comes from the fact that they have this thing called qualified immunity. So that's what we want. We want to try and change all that. So, hey, y'all, let me give my shout-outs up here. And you know when I give my shout-outs, I try to give my shout-outs in all different languages. So, mabuhay! That's Filipino. Like I said, Robanta is the first Filipino-American Attorney General here in the state of California, so I'm giving it to him. Amandla, South Africa. That's, Amandla, they was like Amandla away too when, Mandela was in prison for, 26, 28 years. And this is what the South African freedom fighters would do. Harambe, just like, let's pull together. Viva! Viva is like, yeah, like long live in Spanish. And Hokahe, that's native indigenous people. That's kind of like the same thing. Hokahe, mahalo, mahalo. That's like that island thing, y'all. Hey, Sandra, what's going on with you? How you doing? Thank you for coming on here. Jayu, I learned this when I went to an anti-Asian hate rally where, to stop violence against Asians. And it was my understanding that, because I didn't know how to say anything in Chinese to that effect, and they told me it was Jayu. So, Jayu. Hey, y'all, what's the other one? Wakanda forever. I can't do it because I'm holding my hands, I'm holding the phone in one hand. So Wakanda forever. You know what I mean? For real. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And Jewish brothers and sisters, like shalom. That's like peace. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum assalam. For my Muslim brothers and sisters, peace be upon you, peace be with you. I don't know. I probably forgot something. But, the thing is let's all pull together. Let's work on changing the things that we feel need to be changed, the whole system. And, I just want police transparency. I want police accountability. I want qualified immunity to be overturned. I want police impunity to be swept away. Those are things that I feel are important that need to be addressed. And the other thing, if we can't get all of that, I'm going to be for real with y'all, if we can't get none of those things that I'm talking about, then the other thing I want white folks to get treated by the police the way the police treat us. That's what I'm saying. If the police gonna throw us down on the ground, make us lay in the middle of the street like they did that little 6-year-old girl with her mother and her sisters and all, like in the hot parking lot, and gonna put a gun on this little 6-year-old girl and throw her on the ground, tell her to lay on the ground, on the side, on the street, in the parking lot, then I want them to do a white family with a 6-year-old little girl the same way. If the police gonna sit up here and shoot Walter Scott in the back over a traffic ticket, a moving violation or whatever, then I want them to shoot a white man named Walter Scott in the back. If they're going to choke a man to death over selling cigarettes, then I want them to choke a white man to death for selling cigarettes on the street. Everything they do to us, I want them to do to white folks. And I love my white allies. Don't get it twisted. I ain't president, I ain't racist against white folks. All I'm saying is do us the way you do white folks. Because they don't make white folks lay down on the ground. They don't do white people like that. That's all I'm saying. Either you do us like you do the white people, or you do the white folks like you do us. Okay? Do us the same way. Like, if you going to do us the same way like you did Andy Lopez, the same way you did Guadalupe Ochoa, the same way you did Adam Toledo, the same way you did Tamir Rice, the same way you did Oscar Grant and Trayvon Martin and Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery. Everything that you do to us, do to them. And I guarantee you that if they start doing white folks the way they do us, they would hurry up and change the system. Because white folks ain't going to stand for that. Because they got that thing called white privilege. And white privilege means they don't have to do that. They don't have to do what gets done to us. They don't have to experience the things that we experience. So it's not going to happen. You know it and I know it. The only time they would do somebody white like that is like if they caught white people robbing a bank. Okay. Or they got some poor white guy throwing rocks, or homeless white man or something, maybe, because they don't have no kind of power. To show you how privileged white folks is, just go back to January the 6th. What, 10, 20,000 white supremacists and Trump supporters and some house Negroes who was out there with Trump attacked the police. They attacked the police. Let me say that again. They attacked the police. And they the ones running around carrying Blue Lives Matter flags. And they attacked the police. And they was carrying American flags and Confederate flags and all this other crap, Nazi flags. And they attacked the police. And the police did not do to them what they would have done to Black Lives Matter, who was sitting up there trying to protest at a Black Lives Matter protest. And you know damn well, if we would have attacked the Capitol building, they would have shot us down without hesitation. And you know it. So anyway, I'm going to get up off the soapbox. Hey, y'all, I'm up out of here. Wear a mask. I wore my mask today. Stay safe, stay strong. Do that thing. But that's my thing. Either change the system. We want transparency. We want police accountability. We want qualified immunity overturned. We want police impunity swept away. And if you ain't going to do it, if you're not going to do those things, then fine. Just treat white folks the way you treat us. I'm out of here. Peace.